Everybody knows that Mrs. Gonsha is the best teacher in the school.
But until last Thursday, we didn't know that she was also the bravest.
That was the day we had our dress rehearsal for the school concert at the town hall.
Our grade had finished our rehearsal and were coming back for little lunch.
We were starving because we had practiced our gravity dance 3 times.
And we couldn't wait to get to our snacks.
But when we got round the corner,
Guys, look!
there was a little kid on top of the fireman's pole in the senior playground.
He was from the junior school in the senior playground.
I think he got excited because all the big kids were at dress rehearsal and the senior playground was empty.
But that's no excuse for being in the senior playground.
On the highest piece of equipment.
Because now he was stuck.
Help!
You know when you climb up a tree and you suddenly realise you've climbed too far and you can't get down and you start to panic?
That's what happened to this little kid.
He was going to get in a lot of trouble when he came down. You could tell by Mrs. Gonsha's face.
I was about to suggest to Mrs. Gonsha that we should call the fire brigade to get him down, but she told us to get Mr. Haliotis, and then
Suddenly,
Without even thinking about it,
she had climbed up on top of the slide pole next to the little kids.
It was amazing.
she got up so fast.
She didn't even stop to take off her handbag.
the little kid started to calm down because he felt safe with Mrs. Gonsha holding him.
Now, big blow.
And we had run and got Mr. Haliotis, the PE teacher.
Mrs. Gonsha passed the little kid over to Mr. Haliotis, who carried him down the rest of the equipment and all the way to the office.
And if you didn't see Mr. Haliotis carry him, you heard him.
What do you think your parents are going to say?
After all the drama of the rescue, we remembered how hungry we were, so we went to get our snack.
Mrs. Gonsha was amazing.
Yeah.
So amazing. Hey, where'd she go? We suddenly realised that we had seen the little kid come down. We had seen Mr. Haliotis come down, but we hadn't seen Mrs. Gonsha come down.
And that was because she hadn't come down. She was still up the top of the fireman's pole.
I started to laugh and said it was so typical of Mrs. Gonsha. She always wants to join in when we play handball and basketball, and now she wants to play on the equipment.
And I said, I don't think she wants to play at all.
You know when you climb up a tree and you suddenly realise that you can't get down and you start to panic?
That's what happened to Mrs. Gonsha.
Are you okay, Mrs. Gonsha?
Mrs. Gonsha?
Maybe she wants some quiet time. She always says school concert days give her a headache.